Once upon a time, we as parents and grandparents told great stories to our kids. In modern times, our kids are bombarded with thousands of media messages every day. And all these messages, all these stories have a moral. But what morals are our kids really learning today? What are these stories teaching them? As humans, we are wired for stories. It's why we enjoy watching movies, TV shows, and reading books. That's all good. But wait, that's the problem. It's not all good. In ancient Israel, God commanded parents to tell their children the stories of how He rescued them. But when Israel stopped telling God's story, they forgot their heritage. And when they forgot, they lost everything. The same is true today. When we lose our story, our history, we lose our heritage, and we once again risk losing everything. But here's the good news. We've got great stories from our history. Stories that capture kids' imaginations. Stories that teach them while they're entertaining them. Stories of real heroes and real courage. Now, we use that term hero loosely, but a real hero isn't somebody that can dunk a basketball or somebody that can recite a few lines in front of a camera or even somebody that can sing a high note. These people may be admirable, but they aren't real heroes. Our history is rich with amazing stories about true heroes, men and women who risked it all and gave their lives for a cause greater than themselves. Heroes who showed us what courage, faith, and commitment really mean. Heroes who, though they were flawed, made the right decisions when the day came. Their lives are a blueprint for all of us. And most importantly, a blueprint for the day when our kids are faced with life's tough decisions. This is our passion at Heirloom Audio. We want to help busy moms and dads, even grandparents, tell great stories about true heroes. How do we do it? Our unique active listening formula creates audio adventures that instantly transport your child into the heart of the story. Why is this so important? Because no other storytelling medium can awaken the imagination. No other storytelling medium can make stories come alive like a captivating audio drama adventure. That's because kids participate and are engaged in the story as they listen. They picture the stories in their minds and in their hearts. It becomes part of them, and they start to actually live the adventure. These aren't audiobooks. We've assembled a team of the very best writers, actors, sound designers, and music composers in the world to bring real heroes and real history to life. Once upon a time, kids heard great stories. It's time to tell great stories once again. It's time to capture the hearts, minds, and imaginations of the next generation. And maybe, just maybe, we can help them live happily ever after. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about our latest story. I'm excited because this story is about freedom, which has always been America's greatest story. But today, we've lost the notion of what freedom really is, and it doesn't look like we're on course for a very happy ending anymore. Now, this is a tragedy of epic proportion, not only for our nation, but especially for our kids, which are the very future of our nation. So I'm thrilled to tell you that our newest story teaches what freedom is really all about. And it teaches children that when just one person takes a stand, it can change the world forever. Even more, it's a story that will inspire, uplift, and encourage your children to live life to its fullest by featuring real heroes. Now, we do this by using what we call active listening technology. What's active listening technology? Active listening technology, when well done, actually turns the story into a powerful audio movie. So the story, while packaged like an ordinary CD set, really isn't. It's an audio movie for the mind, and it activates your child's imagination in a way that no other media can, because the movie is played in the movie theater of the mind. And it's also what keeps children glued to the story, and why it's sometimes very difficult to get them to stop listening. And now, it's my great pleasure to introduce you to our newest story, our newest audio movie, featuring Joanne Froggatt from Downton Abbey, Skandar Keynes from The Chronicles of Narnia, Billy Boyd from The Lord of the Rings, and Jimmy Cosmo from Braveheart. Ladies and gentlemen, In Freedom's Cause.